Hey everybody, I'm so sorry for not getting a video out last week, but my husband is away, and well, when it's just me holding down the fort with 6 kids, something's got to give, and it was YouTube, unfortunately. So I am back this week. My husband also is going to be back this week at some point in time, and I'm sorry, I'm holding my laptop to film this, and it's bouncy and it's heavy, so bear with me. And this is just what we're working with tonight, so I don't have to worry about downloading footage for 17 minutes or so before I can actually start editing it and then upload it to YouTube. You know how that all goes. Just go straight to the computer. Anyways, we are talking this week about school and why we chose the route that we chose for our children. School-wise, now I started out homeschooling our boys. I loved it. I was homeschooled myself. I really enjoyed it. It taught me a lot. And it carried me into, adulthood and doing my master's degree. I did it all online. So all the skills I learned being homeschooled, being independent, and having to set my own schedule and not rely on a lot of prompts and other motivating factors, I, was able to get through my master's without a whole lot of hiccups, shall we say. So I got my master's done with 6 kids, just finished that in April. So I feel being a homeschooler really prepared me for that. And I think that my boys were able to pick up on a lot of those kind of skills as well, being homeschooled, make a list of what they have to go through and figure that all out. Plus, what I enjoy about homeschooling is being able to figure out their own little unique learning personalities, right? So they all have their own ways of learning. I have one of my boys is a lefty. I have kids that like phonics, other kids that are sight readers. So figuring out their learning style has been a lot of fun. Plus, there's all the different themes of stuff that you can find for learning curriculums that really interest the kids. So you can change things up. You don't have to do one little generic type of program to try to cover several different kids at once. I'm able to pick out, my kids are into dinosaurs right now, so I can find a whole bunch of math that are all dinosaur themed. You can do dinosaur units in general, and those kind of things. You can just pick out their interests and you're covering all the different learning objectives, but keeping the kids really engaged in the material. But I just found that once the twins were coming along, that homeschooling really wasn't going to end up working for us, because I had some kids that, well, one of them in particular, that needed a little more one-on-one, and then I had Dannon being a toddler at that time, and then having to worry about making sure the twins are going to be taken care of. I had to make a decision about letting go of the education side and letting them go to school. It was very difficult to, send them out the door for the first time, packing their backpacks and taking a picture of them waiting for their bus. Yes, they went on the school bus for the first time last year. It was a great positive experience. My kids are in private school. Being that my husband is a pastor, we got a wonderful deal for them to be able to go to the Christian school here in town. And there wasn't really a decision as to why not to put them in public school. We're thinking about in the future of putting them in the public school here. The sad thing is that with the school bus for public school, you actually have to walk them to a bus stop. The Christian school picks them up from our driveway. And when it gets so terribly cold here on the prairies in the winter, so cold that I can throw a cup of hot water in the air, make it turn into, snow and vapor and all that kind of stuff. I really don't want to be lugging all of the little guys into the van to go and drop off the older brothers at a school bus stop. So having them come to my door, so much better for us. Anyways, the school class sizes are so much smaller there as well. The teachers are used to kids coming in even from being homeschooled. A lot of Christian parents at homeschool. So they're used to, helping the kids figuring out the whole school structure. That was great for last year with them figuring out that you can't negotiate. Because I would say, what do you guys want to do today? Do you want to do math to start, or you want to start with English? When you're in school, you don't get to pick which subject you start with. So my kids had to learn that kind of thing, that the teacher sets the schedule and that's it. Don't negotiate. It's done. You can't negotiate with 10 other kids, which is about, probably close to 15 to 20 kids in my kid's classroom. Dylan is in a grade 4 to 6 split, and then Lyndon and Aiden are in the same classroom with 1 to 3 split. So yeah, it works great for them. and we love the school, we love the teachers. Yeah, it was tough to sort of let it go and let somebody else take care of it, but they've been fantastic, and yeah, I have no problems with going back there this year. As a matter of fact, I actually have to get the school supply list. I was at Walmart today and I saw all the racks. I was actually at Walmart yesterday, and I saw all the school supplies are out, and I guess I have to go and buy those. School is starting already. We start school a week or so earlier, I guess, than what I'm used to seeing. I was in BC before, and you'd start school in September, Labor Day, and they start a little earlier than that here. Yeah, so anyways, that is what we chose and why we chose it, I guess. I think I covered everything. Anyways, I hope to have a video next week on time. Until then, see you and enjoy watching everybody else's videos. Take care.